to our podcast. We'll figure something out.
Hey, it's your hostess with the mostest, Sisters. I'm Amy.
And I'm Katie. And it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back at it.
Yep.
Remember to like and subscribe.
Right
Hit
there,
that button.
Right there, yep.
And we'll get it going.
Get it going. Wow, what a week.
What a week.
What a week.
I'm still just tired.
Exhausted.
I don't even know.
Just hanging by a moment.
That's what I think.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so. Hanging by a moment here when
Yep, that's it, dude.
That's it.
Dude.
That's a good song.
It is a really good song, yeah. It is.
Like it.
I'm sweating today, though.
A little sweaty.
It's a hot day.
A little sweaty.
I'm not ready for it. I feel like it went from like a cool weekend to today. It's like,
if there was no wind, it would be probably miserable.
Was it a little windy out there?
It's a tiny bit windy. It's a tiny bit windy. And at my house, it's usually like extra windy.
Oh, like a wind
So it's
tunnel.
not as bad. But yeah, if there was no wind, it would be like really gross.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Any swimming?
Well, I cleaned out the pool yesterday.
Okay. You out there with like the pool cleaner? You got like your...
Well, there's more to it than this, okay? Because you can't just like dump it. It's one of those little blow-up pools, you know.
Okay.
We got it at Costco. It has like a little seat in it.
All right.
So I think what happened was it rained like, was it last week or something? It had like a random weird little storm thing.
It did.
So, and they had been spraying, so the whole pool was just bright green, which I've never had that with one of those kind of little pools.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it had to been the spray.
It had to be.
That makes you kind of scared. Like, what kind of chemical spray?
Well, it's from the planes, I think.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Because a guy stopped by and said, hey, I'm going to spray. I'm like, okay. I've never had anybody.
What are you going to tell him, no?
Yeah, like, no.
Not today, sir. Not today.
So, yeah, it was all green, so.
Like, wait a second. Like, the guy in his plane, like.
No! He didn't
did like the runway right on the
or he
street?
Put a thing in the sky saying,
Katie, I'm going to spray.
No, he pulled in my driveway and was telling me. It was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Dude, you had to answer the door?
I was outside walking.
Okay.
And I had my headphones in.
Oh.
And he's like, sorry to disturb you. I said, yeah, dude, I'm keeping the steps in.
It's step time, lock in, let's go.
But he was actually, I've never seen him before. He's really nice. But yeah, so the pool. So you can't just like flip it over and get rid of the water.
Oh.
Because it's heavy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
So I'm getting like buckets. Okay. And I'm fighting it. And then I'm like leaning on one side to try to let it, but I'm just getting soaked. And it's not like it's a hot, it wasn't like a, was it hot when I was doing it? I think I was doing it in the morning, so it wasn't like hot yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just getting drenched and whatever. And then Brian's like, you know what? I think I have something.
After halfway done?
After it's halfway done, you know? And he comes out and he's got this stick. Okay, it's not a stick, but it's like it looks like a stick like this big. And then it has like a little hose. So you like, there's like a thing up here and you pull it and it pumps
like a
the
lawnmower?
water. It kind of like a little.
Okay.
And it,
so wait. Where would he get something like this and why?
That's what I said. First
did he
of all,
have it?
I have never in my life
seen it,
and I'm the one that has cleaned the shed out.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it. So he gives it to me, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, what is this? So he says it's for to like, what did he say it was for?
Let me pump out water with.
Yeah, but for something when he used to work at the school.
Oh.
He used to bump up, it up. I get it out for something.
Maybe like to get out like stuff in a bottle or something to put.
It's some about pipe, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Like almost like a plunger, but like a.
That's kind of like yeah. So he said that the one at the school didn't work very well, and he was tired of fighting it, so he went and bought one.
So it's been at your house for a while, obviously.
Literally, and I'm like, I've never seen this, so I could use this for years. But anyway, but it's manual labor.
Dude,
all freaking arms.
You got arm
sore.
pump up jam, dude.
Arms, I was sweating, pumping, pumping. And then I'll be like, okay, is
Did
that
it work
enough?
better than the buckets?
Yeah. It's just it's a lot of work.
It's all work. Dude, your arm sore?
Yeah.
Dude.
My whole upper body's sore. But
yeah.
you have to get almost all of it out to even be able to dump it. And
Okay.
finally we dumped it and washed it. So it's all good.
It's all good.
But it's like warm and Brent's like, it's not, it's cold. And I'm like, whatever, don't swim, I don't care.
Well, that's what Al had a team dinner last night, and they went swimming. And she comes home, and she's just like,
So tired.
I'm so tired. Al's like, and Morgan's like, you're swimming for a big playoff game? And she's like, yeah, I was swimming laps. We're like, okay.
How dare you use all your
How
energy?
dare you use all your energy when you got a big game, bro? When you got a big game.
I think that's so fun that they did that, though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was funny because was it Amy say that the boys had a team dinner?
Oh, did they? I didn't know.
They were having a team dinner, and I'm like, why don't we ever do it? And the next thing I know, it was the same day. Allie's like,
yeah, because they do it for football.
Yeah.
Do they do it for basketball?
I think maybe the boys had.
Oh,
Girls
they should
no.
do that.
Yeah.
Because some people don't play football and they only play basketball
Yeah.
and baseball. And stuff,
Yeah.
so. I think it's cool that they both have a playoff home game.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks because you can't watch both of them, but
No, that's true.
I think
that's
it's really
true.
neat if they both win.
Boys, their tournament is if they lose today, they're done.
Oh, they don't do
And this is their first playoff game, so there's a one in there's
no.
you go big or go home.
So have they already beat Maxwell? They're playing Maxwell, correct?
Yeah, I think. I don't know if they did or not. I can't remember. Maybe they split the games because it was like a doubleheader. Maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I don't know.
They got to bring it home.
They got to bring it. They got to bring it. This is it for the seniors. You know what I'm saying? This is it. So, like I said, we're locking in, walking. Like we were on a mission, walking every day, and then we just started slacking.
What stopped?
Life.
Yeah.
Busy.
Being busy.
It's like every like we us stay at home mamas, like if we got something to do that day, we got to do that instead of work out. You know what I'm saying? We got to press shirts.
That's the thing is like our priorities go to the end.
Yes. They do.
It's always, I've said, like yesterday, I kind of got a little psycho because I was talking about being selfish. And I was like, not to toot my own horn because I'm not somebody that does that, but yeah, I have never, ever been selfish.
No.
I put everybody in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to be a little selfish.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
Tad bit, so yeah.
Because I don't do things for myself. I don't.
No.
So I'm like, it's my turn.
Yes.
To be a little tiny bit selfish.
Oh gosh, what'd you do?
Well, I didn't do anything.
Oh, you didn't do anything.
It's
so it's still on the agenda.
When I decide to be selfish,
it's on the agenda. She will be ready.
It's gonna be
okay.
It's gonna be there.
Okay.
It's gonna be there.
That's good. That's good. That it's in the agenda though.
It is. It's on the pad. It's on the iPad. Just ready to go.
So yesterday I start back up walking. You know, the good walk, not
just a little fakey fake.
Not like take the dog up and down once.
Lock in,
work the legs.
You know what
I'm saying? And just get to stepping. You know what I'm saying? And I got halfway done, and I asked Dad to send me their Hawaii information, like from his email, because we did his name,
RD.
Yeah.
RD rolls.
Yeah. So we did his sign up thing. So it all came to him, and like they could open it up, and I don't know how they're gonna do this trip without me.
Allie's gonna have to step up and take one for the team.
So, anyways, I said because I wanted to send it to Jeff and Alicia in America, like the whole itinerary, like the address and all that stuff, so it's just easier.
Yeah.
And so I said, email them to me, and I'll get their emails, which I hadn't done yet, but I'll send it to them. So he starts sending me emails. Some of them I didn't need, whatever. And then he sent another one. He's like, I don't know if you got this one, because I think he thought I was getting the information on my email too, but I'm not.
No, it's just
not
under
me. It's
his,
just his.
you're not going.
And it was a flight cancellation. And it was saying your flight isn't available. Option 1, you do this flight. Option 2, contact the airline and maybe get a refund.
Wait, you can tell Allie, right?
And then at the bottom it said, 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You had 48 hours. So I'm walking, so I can't really do anything. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, Dad. So I call him instead of texting. I'm like, I called to find out, what's up. And I said, let me get home and try to sign in on my computer because I think I may have saved everything so I could sign into his account and double check. And see, was it a scam or was it, what I'm saying? Because it almost looked like a forward thing. I don't know but he forwarded it to me, so I really wasn't paying attention.
Fast forward times 2.
So I'm like, dude, I got double time. So I find out, 48 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get home and I get on the computer and I need his. It shows like half the itinerary number, but it says you have to sign in to see all your information or whatever. So, of course, it wasn't saved on there. And I remember when Mom was over here, she had a notebook.
Her and her passwords.
When that happened, I said, we are done, dude.
We're done. We'll cancel the whole thing.
Dude.
We're done.
So I'm like, she had her little book, and she put the password in there so we would remember, right? And I knew she wasn't going to have the book at work with her. So, I'm talking to Dad, and I'm like, okay, Dad, I'm going to let you know what I remember I think she did. Mm-hmm. And you let me know, along the lines, maybe this is it, and it did not work.
That's not it.
So I said, here, let me click forgot password.
We'll read
it will send it to you. You do what you use because
you can remember
because you're the one getting into it. And so then it automatically, when he did it, I'm on the phone and there's a lot of thinking involved in the password.
Oh, he couldn't just come up with it?
No.
Because I think he's one of those
I think I heard the pin go. Wait. I heard the pin go.
Was it a church pin?
Probably, dude. All I could think was I can't FaceTime you and talk to him on the work. Is that going to work?
Because it's like uppercase, lowercase, letter, number, and a symbol.
Yeah, so it was one of those passwords where you had to have it all. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And he's like, how locked up does it need to be? I think he said it that way. Or he said, how, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, just try to remember it. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, he tried it, didn't work. And then he tried a different one, and it worked. And he's like, oh, I'm signed in. And he's like, well, all the information is still the same, right? I'm like, that's good.
Like the flight and everything.
I said, it must be a scam. And I said, well, when was the email sent?
Wait, that's what my first question was going to be. When was the email sent? Because 48 hours could have been a week ago.
I go, when was the email sent? And he says, looks like June 9th, 2020.
Wait. Our Honolulu trip? 500 years ago. 5 years ago.
How has he not deleted all that information?
Especially him, because he deletes everything.
June 9th, 2020. Because I thought the date because the dates were in July, but the dates looked off because I couldn't remember exactly what day they were going this time. But the dates were a little off, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Maybe it is a scam, but when he said it was June 9th, 2020.
Wait, though, how long did all this stay? Did you laugh?
Yeah.
What's he? I can only imagine, the anxiety of trying to figure it out.
We had 48 hours? Is the flight canceled or not?
What's happening?
Yeah. I'm going to have to get on the airline phone.
And that's going to be
a phone call.
And nobody has time for that right now. So, what?
It was June 9th, 2020, and I'm like, Dad,
I think we're good.
That was our trip when we booked during COVID. Oh, dude. So we're good. They're good to go.
They're good.
They're good to go. Little panic attack there. Got a new password. They're good. They're good.
At least he has it so in case something happens. Now he has his password.
Oh
my gosh, that's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's good stuff. wrong trip, wrong year.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Because they're not going to Honolulu either.
No, but I wasn't even looking at that.
No, I get it.
I just was looking at
The whole picture.
the whole picture situation.
Not the actual
and I'm
date.
just like, holy moly.
2020.
I go, when'd you get this email? Like, right after we booked it? Like, we don't. Oh, June 9th, 2020.
Oh, that's funny. That's good stinking stuff.
Dude, I'm like,
I need a trip to Hawaii again. It's like
sucked up the balls. Holy moly.
I was wondering if you liked those because
Ooh.
so they came out with their summer
Fresh.
today, May 20th.
Okay.
May 20th. Came out with their
Yes.
summer menu.
Summer menu.
I am not a refresher girly. I don't like refreshers.
That's actually really good.
But this one's good. It tastes like a melted bomb pop ice, like the ice cream, the red, white,
Yep.
blue.
Yes. And she's
And I'm
cute.
Not usually a ball girly. I don't like the balls. So, but this one, because they're different.
They kind of just
They're
were right up in there. You know? I didn't see it coming at all.
It's refreshing.
It is very refreshing. You know what's
So-
funny is I'm not really a Starbucks person.
I'm not either. Dutch Bros all day, every day.
You know, like, I
all
mean,
day, every day.
if I gotta go to Starbucks, I'll get like the caramel frap or like, you know, white, hot, or, you know, white chocolate hot. I can't even.
White
What?
White chocolate mocha.
White chocolate if I want something hot or something, you know. But I think I've
No.
gotten a refresher before one time. I'm like, what is this?
I've never been a fan until this one, and it only comes out summertime.
Have you had it before?
Last summer they came out with it.
Okay.
So today's
so
first
it's
day it's
officially
back.
summer?
For them, yeah. And they got the new like cake pops with like a lemon or something.
What does Brant call them? Candy pop.
Candy pop.
Candy pop.
He hasn't had one for a minute, so yeah. So
I mean, they literally wrote "yummy?" ?
Like it's supposed to be, you know, you rock. I wanna rock. I think that's mandatory now that they have to write stuff on your cups.
I think they're trying to, like Dutch Bros. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, because Dutch Bros randomly writes.
Dutch Bros randomly, yeah.
Dutch Bros all day, every day. Sorry.
So do they write on it before they put the stuff in?
They
it?
must because,
The wetness, huh?
I bet. But how do you know what you're gonna write?
I
would have anxiety.
That too, and what happens if they forgot to write, and then they already did the drink and they have to write and it's wet? What?
I don't know. That's all I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted to work there because you couldn't have nails.
You can't have nails there? That's like a per policy
That's what I
situation?
heard.
Really?
I don't know how true that is, but I heard that.
Like, you don't even wear nails, though.
Like, you can't have polish either.
You can't have polish?
That's what I heard, like, years ago. Things have changed. Like, that's when I first wanted to get a job. I was like, I won't work there.
Nope. That's a done
I
deal
remember
right
when we were
there.
working
That's a
at
done deal.
Casa Lupe, there was a phase where she's like, you can't have nails. I said, bet.
Bet.
So
You're a hostess. You're not dealing with the food.
I know. I mean, I get it.
I get it,
like,
but...
So I went from not, like, having bright colors and just did, like, French tip.
Okay.
So it looks like natural.
They look natural, yeah.
I said, I have to have nails.
Yeah.
I can't. I've ever since going to beauty school, I have never not had anything on my nails. So
Are you serious?
How many years? Yeah.
I'm kind of going on a year now. So.
And are your nails? Well, have you seen your real nails?
Yeah.
Are they like strong and stuff?
They're pretty strong. They're pretty strong.
I just feel naked.
Yeah.
I feel naked. Like my toes have, even during the winter time, my toes have to be done. My nails have to be done.
I will have to say, I did get a pedicure in my last like pedicure chair was my birthday in September. And I don't think I got stuff on my toes until like December, and it was like a French tip.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
She does look like a purple French tip, dude.
I'm dying.
Dude.
I need a good pedicure.
I know.
I don't even tell you last time I had one.
It's time because now you're wearing flip flops.
Because I'm crusty. Mouth surgery.
Yes. Okay.
So I had braces on for 5 years, and every time brace face gave. That's so sad, huh?
Yeah.
Like most of my life, I've had braces.
Yes. Yes.
So the problem is when they try to take it off, my two front teeth wanted to separate.
After you took the braces off?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Okay.
So it was like, bro. So that little, that little piece up here, that little flappy thing.
The floppy thing, yeah. That's what they had to cut.
Mine was too far down.
Okay. Okay.
So they're like, let's just go in and burn it off. Because that's normal. Right? So they go in, they burn it off. But they burnt too much off.
Yes.
So I had no open my. I still have insecurity about it.
Yeah.
So pull my lip up.
Yeah.
There's no skin in there.
There's no
gum.
There's no
gum.
little thing.
You can see my freaking rabbit teeth. They're about 3 inches.
Wait.
You can see the top of my teeth.
Wait. There's like a hole and you could see in there?
There's no gum, Aim. No gum! You could literally... My teeth!
I did not know that. I just thought they just went a little far back and now...
There was nothing.
All I could think of was like a skeleton. You could just see through.
Yeah, my teeth look like they're that long. Jackrabbit. Like... Or like a what are those gophers? That's what I was like.
Winter for 4 more months.
I hated my life. I hated it.
That had to hurt.
Yeah. So, so then
Moral story.
So I'd have another surgery.
Okay. To fix that?
To fix that.
Okay.
So they took. I had a skin graft. They took the whole roof of my mouth off and put it in the front of my, right there. So I had no roof on my mouth.
I don't get how they do
that. But this whole time, I've got this gap between my teeth. On purpose.
On purpose.
Like, separate.
What grade?
What was the point? In high school!
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm like,
not good.
what was the point of this 5 years of braces?
Dude, if I have to have my braces on for 5 more years,
it's like, keep it open. Wait till I had this mouthpiece. It was to protect the top of my mouth after I had that surgery.
After you had the surgery, yeah.
But only for that long.
But how do you protect something like that? Like with this, like eating and...
Well, that's where I lost a lot of weight.
Oh,
that's why I was like only 80 pounds.
Give me mouth surgery, baby.
I know, for real. I'll take it. But yeah, so they gave me this mouthpiece that was supposed to just to protect it for then.
Yeah.
But I was so insecure about the big old gap.
Yeah.
Wait, it gets better. I forgot. They made fake teeth. People don't even know this. I'm like so airing this out because I forgot. Wait.
You had fake teeth?
Yes.
Like you put them in?
No, they made teeth. I gotta look back at pictures now because I'm like,
did you have a picture of it?
Yeah, because there was prom was coming up, and I was like, I cannot go to prom. This big old gap in my teeth. So about the mouthpiece, I would wear the mouthpiece because I would think it would
cover up.
You couldn't see it as much because I had the mouthpiece. You couldn't see it as much, even though the mouthpiece only covered so much of my tooth. You could still see the gap.
But it still wasn't like.
But that was the point.
Showed out the whole
world.
It helped you. Yeah.
So that's probably like why she wore a boot because it's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing.
So, but I remember I told Mom like I can't. So they like plastered this stuff to make pieces to go right in there. So those
like chiclets. Why don't you just get gum chiclets, dude?
They had to be as big as chiclets.
Are you
now
serious?
that I'm thinking about it, because that gap.
Not mini chiclets? Not the minis?
No, those things were probably that big. I forgot all about that.
Where are they?
Like, that's
Where are they?
Wait.
Where are they?
It was just pieces, like, put onto my real tooth.
Yeah, but where are they right now?
Or are they right now?
Yes.
I don't know. You think Mom saved them? Did you ever save baby teeth? Like,
you know what? I did at the beginning.
It's kind of weird if you think
I did at the beginning, and then when they started losing them at school all the time and, like, would bring them home, like, every day. I felt like Brody brought them home every single day. And I was just like, I did stop, yeah.
But what's the point
They're
of it?
probably just, I really don't know.
Now I'm thinking about it.
I did see a TikTok about that, though, because that's kind of, like, gross.
Why do we save, like, their first hair?
I don't even know if I saved that.
in their first teeth because it's like it's kind of weird.
It's hoarder status.
That's it must be like an old thing.
Yeah, maybe. Because I doubt a lot of people do that now.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
But yeah, that I forgot. Like
she may have them hidden somewhere, dude. Could you imagine wearing those?
And I remember I didn't want them off because I'm like, I can't go through that, having that big gap again.
Yeah.
Was I like a junior? I must have been a junior.
Well, that's rough too. That's a rough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because people are mean.
Dude, every age is rough.
Yeah, every age is rough. But yeah,
there's always one mean person that's gonna make fun of you for doing something, or
Could you imagine having your mentalness now in high school?
Oh, dude, I'd tear.
Dude, I'd whoop somebody.
I would tear somebody up.
I would be the bully.
They get to taste their own mother.
I mean, not be a bully, but you know what I mean.
Like, yeah.
I wouldn't back down. I wouldn't be the quiet person that I was. I was like, beep.
I don't get why we were like that.
I know.
Like,
well, we were like, it's almost like
I didn't want
say anything.
I don't want confrontation. I don't want to make somebody feel bad. I guess
I've always
for being mean, which doesn't make sense.
Bad to hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah.
Even though you're the one being mean.
Like calling somebody out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so weird. I don't know what kind of.
Well, because what is like when you do call somebody out, then you look like the bad guy, and we never want to look like a bad guy.
Exactly.
But like now,
bad guy.
People need to know. Rocket! People need to know.
Yeah. It's not okay.
Like, you don't get to run your mouth.
No.
And then you got to take it. If you're gonna run your mouth, you got to take it back.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, there's a lot of times that I look back and I'm like, Yeah. I kind of think to myself like, dude, I didn't play 2 years of softball because
that's sad.
That
is so sad.
I felt intimidated, and part of that is me too, because like I said, I should never let people make me feel intimidated. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But I was the same. I was the same way. I'm like, I'm not gonna do something just because.
But I would have I'd have stepped my butt up and been like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe it's part like Mama Bear too.
I think it is because, like I said, once I had Brant.
Like I'm still like that. Like I don't want to if somebody does something and like I'm just like
I don't want confrontation. I really am. I'm like I don't even want to fight that battle.
Yeah, I know.
I get you. I'm less like I'd rather just be quiet and not really say anything and not get in the middle of stuff. Mm-hmm. But there's certain things people need to know.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to kids, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like I said, once I've had Brant, I see people differently. I see. It doesn't matter who you are either.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, listen, this is my kid. This is mine.
Yep.
Mine.
Mine.
Like, I will protect him till the day I cannot anymore.
Yep.
So, and that's not even just from like being like physically hurt. I'm saying like mentally, he's not going to have trauma.
No,
I don't want him to have trauma from people that he doesn't need it from.
Nope.
So,
nope.
You done heard? Nope.
Not today.
Speaking of like kid stuff.
Yeah. Dude, we got deep.
We did. Sorry.
Wind it back.
I can't. Sometimes you ever just be like, what? It's good. So I'm like in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think I was doing some laundry or whatever. Brian was watching TV and Brian's doing his thing. And the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards.
Okay.
You know what it is, right?
Slime time.
Thank you.
Yes.
So it's going to happen, I guess, soon because it keeps coming up on commercials.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they still did that or anything, right?
But I don't really watch TV for that. What are you watching on?
Well, Brant's commercials.
Okay, that's why I don't see that yet.
So I'm like, oh, whatever. Anyways, so I'm doing my own thing or whatever. And then out of nowhere, dead serious. Brian goes,
Oh.
have you ever been to Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards? I'm laughing about it because I was stupid. Dead serious. He goes, okay, did you ever go to the Nickelodeon Kids Choice
He
Awards?
asked you that?
Oh.
You're like, as a presenter or an award winner?
I go, what?
Yeah, when I was on iCarly.
You know, so I started laughing. I'm like, and he looks at me like I'm stupid. I'm like,
you dumb.
I said, yeah, actually, I opened the box and I got slime. And then he starts like chuckling because he's like, okay. I'm like, no. He goes, well, you never know. I'm like, bro, you've known me my.
What do you mean you never know? Like we flew down to Hollywood and we're getting slime time on the red
slime, baby.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. He was curious.
He was the fact that he was so
He was
serious. I said, who do you think I am?
I got a surfboard on my wall. You don't see it? It's over our bed. Teen Choice Awards. 2003.
I'm like, well, I'm glad you think that I'm somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude,
Like,
that's hilarious.
whoa.
I'm sorry. What made him?
I don't know.
It's freaking funny.
I think you realized, well, that was kind of
That was dumb. That was, oh my god.
I lost it.
Dude, I would have.
because he was so serious.
So serious.
And I was like, I think you would have known if I would.
yeah, dude. Yeah, I still have green slime in my hair.
Like, I lost it.
Dude.
I was like, I don't know. I don't even know where you come up with half.
You're like, I don't know. Have you been to the Emmys? Like, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever been. iHeartRadio?
Like I was just an extra in the
Miley Cyrus? On
I
Hannah
was
Montana?
actually on her wrecking ball. I was inside of it. Oh, it's just pure entertainment.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Most of the time.
I feel like that'd have been a dream. Like
I-
something that would have happened in
I
a dream. Like,
literally,
that's so
like-
off the wall and random.
I
that,
stood
like,
there and just stared at it for a second.
like, you can't answer that, you know?
I was
yourself?
just wondering if it was a joke.
Hmm.
But he's like, you never know. Well, you do. You do know. You never know. You never know.
I've been married for how many years?
I know. I've literally known you since I was 5. You're going to know if I went to the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards.
It is before you were 5. I don't know.
Goo goo gaga, slimed in the face. Slime in my bottle. Like,
Oh, Brian.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Brian.
He
dude.
gets a good one for that. He gets
That was pretty good. Thank you for the laugh,
thanks
Brian.
for the laugh.
Thank you for that laugh. Oh, jeez.
Oh my
Oof.
gosh. That's just,
Dude.
so have you watched anything else on TV?
I'm still on Teen Mom right now. The Secret Life.
Did you finish it?
I haven't finished it yet.
What are you two? Because I don't want to say nothing, but we need to get into this. We need to dive on.
Whitney's baby shower.
What?
I don't know what.
I binged
Is it
it real
5
quick.
or 6? How many episodes are there?
Is there 10?
I don't know. I don't get why Hulu just let them all come out at once. That's so weird to me.
So they did that with Vanderpump Villa,
Okay.
which, have you got to that part where they're talking about the Vanderpump Villa stuff? Marciano.
Was that when they went to Italy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm already a fan of Vanderpump Villa because I watched.
Whoa.
Back it up.
Back it up. Wait a second. That's why those two are tied together?
Well, right now a little bit. The
Oh.
shows aren't, but it is because the people in it.
Oh, see, I thought they just went to Italy and there was
No.
somebody just random whatever.
No, they stayed
Oh.
at the Vanderpump Villa, and that's a show.
Well, I guess I don't even know what that show is, so
So,
that's why I didn't know.
I watched
That makes sense.
Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, okay.
And so they have a bunch of spin-off shows. They have The Valley. They have Vanderpump Villa.
Okay. Is it like a Jersey Shore?
Kind of.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like a reality. So, This Mom Talk. There's just so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Demi, whatever.
Yeah.
That's Demi. I'm gonna read it as Demi.
And what
they call it Demi?
Demi?
Demi,
have you seen a before picture of her?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
So this was annoying because, like, Demi Lovato was here before you. So it's Demi, not Demi.
Yeah.
You're not something special.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's a villain. That's why I don't like it.
She's a villain. Well, that's why I heard Whitney was kind of as a villain as the first season, and now it's her kind of villainy.
When you tried to just smuggle herself back in.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to be the good guy, but she's doing naughty things too.
But I don't get, like, is it all real life? Or is it, do they do storylines like, hey, you're going to fight here so we can make...
I think so, too. I think some stuff is, like, planned in, like, the way the producers want them to, like, word things, too.
Gotcha,
I'm sure you don't talk always like that.
That's one thing that I don't know. I mean, to be on a reality show like that, I don't want people...
No, you need to see the real
because
stuff.
It's called reality show sort of situation, so I don't like... But if it's kind of not acted out, but, like... But if it's, like, a storyline, I don't want people thinking I'm a bad person if they're going to put me in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, are they bad people or are they just being...
See, that's the thing is, like, what's real, what's not. But then you see the stuff they post off their own social media. And they're like, oh, okay.
It's funny, like, I watched it and now I'm seeing TikTok, like, that's my For You page is all of them now. So
I'm just too involved. Because I know, like, the Marciano guy, the one that they're saying
they're talking about,
happened, I don't think she's telling the truth.
Oh.
Because if you watch, because everybody's like, now I'm going to watch Vanderpump. They're like, I already done watched that.
So do you see them come on that show? Okay,
and then you'll see who you think.
Oh, gotcha.
When, what, and where. And then there's more to it because Jen. What do you think about Jen?
Jen,
she's just being too much.
I don't know.
She's being too much.
Yeah.
Like, if you need a break, take a break.
Yeah.
Because I'm all for mental health.
Yeah, I agree.
First. But, like, don't be jumping back in and out, in and out. You need to, like, heal first.
Yes.
Yep. You need to heal first.
Yeah.
But I think her, like, relationship with her husband isn't, like, the strongest. Obviously.
No.
I think there's a lot of lies there. And stuff,
so have you seen the TikToks where it says that he looks like...
Is that the one I sent you?
Yes, you did send it.
Off the Incredibles.
Off the Incredibles,
like,
dude. I can't not see it now.
Can't unsee it. That's it.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. I don't know. I just get too sucked up in. I think because
do you hum the intro song all the time?
Yeah. I will say there's too many F words for me for that.
For Hulu. What's up with that? What happened?
I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, there's a lot of F words. I wonder if you watched it on Disney Plus.
See,
I don't
speaking
understand.
of that, now I'm annoyed with Disney Plus. Because I've had that conversation with you before.
Yes,
like, when I'm going on Disney Plus, mind you, I'm a Disney adult.
Yeah.
But a Disney adult, not, I'm going to have all these different shows on here.
Yeah.
Disney's for light kids. You know what I mean?
That's what Disney Plus app or Disney Plus whatever was for.
Yeah.
Kids.
So I don't want to pull up Disney when I get my little Cars icon.
Yeah.
And what did it say the one time? And I'm just like, are you joking?
Yeah,
me?
no, I remember you saying that.
I was just so annoyed.
And that's only because when I just had Disney Plus, it wasn't an issue. But when I added Hulu,
it's because they've combined.
Combined them, and they just Hulu's supposed to be one app, Disney Plus is supposed to be other. I get you guys are combined, but
have a little icon up at the top to click on, like, the Hulu specials that are connected or whatever.
Yeah. I would be frustrated if I had a little kid now, and that
I'm annoyed by it.
I can't navigate it as well.
No, because I'm like having to go way down to find
Aristocats.
Exactly. That's what we watch every day.
They gotta skip all over the other adult shows.
It's just super frustrating. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like how they did that
either.
Disney Plus,
I don't get it. Maybe there's a secret way to, like, fix it.
Have just, like,
pay for both as a package, but
and then the ads.
Back to
listen.
Disney Plus never had
ads.
Kids
don't want ads. They don't like cartoons.
Dude,
Not cartoons. They don't like commercials.
They did not grow up with commercials.
So, like,
Mm-hmm.
When I finally have my kid sit down and be enjoying something, and he's actually into it, and all of a sudden an ad comes on, screws up everything.
Oh, dude, it's a done deal.
Screws up everything.
You got to start over.
And I'm like, come on.
Yep.
Come on.
What is it, like so much extra more money without getting ads?
Is there even an option
I think
for
there
that?
is, but it's expensive.
At first, I don't think there was an
Oh,
option.
really?
That's why I like Netflix.
Yeah.
Because there's no commercials.
Netflix is good. Netflix is good.
I think I pay for the one that doesn't.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I do too.
Because I like just being able to just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I started that, what's it called? 4 seasons or 8 seasons or something?
Oh, I did too.
What's it called? You don't know
4
that.
seasons.
With Steve Carell?
Yes. Is it a remake?
Is it?
Because there is another 4 seasons on.
Oh, there is?
With the guy off of MASH. The main guy off of MASH. Yeah, that's the only reason why. I think it might be a remake. Because that show's called 4 Seasons too. And
I'm going to Google it.
I didn't really double check, but.
That's a cute little show.
I didn't fact check it, but. Yeah. No, I've started watching that. I get bad where I start watching a show and then I'll just like stop and then start watching another show.
Yeah. Well, I was stuck because there was like nothing on.
No, there wasn't.
So I'm like, what do I watch?
Yeah.
And then that popped up, so I was like, oh, I'll start that. Because what I do is I put it on while I'm like doing dishes, or I don't ever actually sit down and actually watch
it. Yep.
But I started that, and then what else was on there that I started? Oh, I watched all of that School Spirits. Have you watched that?
No.
It's kind of different.
Ugh. That's a long week, dude. School Spirit. Is that with zombies?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that was good. It's both of them in there. The 2 main zombie characters.
I forgot that he was too.
In love with a zombie. But they would sing it. Ellie always said zombie.
Zombies.
I'm in love with a zombie.
Yeah. And they're both in that, actually.
And they used to always do when we had the trampoline.
Oh gosh.
When the one place was like, oh man, zombie plan, yeah, because they would jump and like and go on their back and come back up. They would do that, dude.
Oh,
that's so sad.
Would we on the trampoline, but Bella wouldn't get down, so Morgan
had to bring her down, dude.
Hello.
She says, you're talking about dogs. Hello.
You wouldn't get rid of your trampoline for the longest time because
I didn't. It was like a big old dog bed, dude.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
That's good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Hey.
Hello. We do usually have a live audience.
We do. Oh, geez.
You just never know how many are going to be here.
You never know how many are going to sneak in.
What color they're going to be.
Look at it. You see your little nose. Hello.
But that's how it is around
Yep,
here.
that is. How is Bella doing?
Isabella? Ciao. Sister Pants? She actually...
It's a big stretch.
I know.
It's a real big stretch.
She, actually, her dad took her fishing this morning.
What?
Her got to swim.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's probably wore out, dude.
Oh, yeah. I guess when they're driving home, she's over, because she's front seat rider.
Yeah, just them two?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you she loved it.
Well, he went last night for like a little bit, and I said, are you going to take the dog? I said, the dog.
The dog.
You going to take the
You
dog?
take that dog?
And he's like, no. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Well, because she isn't really easy
Yes.
to
Yeah.
go fishing because he used to use this like little frog gig thing.
Yeah.
And he'd go out and then she's like, she'd swim into it. She'd go swim
She
to it.
would, yes.
And he's scared she's going to get on the lure. So I get it.
Yeah.
Like on the hook.
I get it.
But I'm like, just take her.
Oh.
So they went this morning, but I guess on the way home, she was like, falling asleep in the front. Then I'm like, oh, that poor baby. She came home and she was so fluffy.
Oh,
she would
bet.
She swam the whole time, he said. She never got out of the water.
Oh, gosh. We need to take both her and Coda
We do
out there
like what
again.
we used to do.
Remember when she had that life jacket on and all her back, was it just her back legs? It was just her back legs. Or maybe it was just, I don't know what it was.
Like, why? Why did I get her alive? I mean, I didn't. Brian bought it.
Yeah, yeah.
She could swim.
Well, I didn't know Coda could swim.
Did Coda get one too?
Yes!
Oh!
She was wearing one too.
They both did,
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I mean,
Well, they went all the way out there.
Psychos.
Yeah.
They love that, though.
Yep.
She don't want nothing to do with water, like hose.
No.
She freaks out if I turn the hose on. Like,
Yep.
I'm like, dude.
Yeah. No, that's how. Oh, speaking of, there was a dog on my walk.
I'm not saving the neighborhood dogs.
It was like a pointer dog.
Those are cute.
Very cute. It was white.
Is it like a brown and white or like black and white? Or?
It was a brown and white, but it was mostly white. It was really cute, but it was running like a psycho. Like, you know what I'm saying? I go home, but somebody's sprinklers were on and it was running in them. I'm like, oh
That's
my
cute.
Gosh.
Like, where is your home? Go home.
I know. I said, go home.
Stupid dogs.
I know. And then all I could think of is, what if my dogs run around?
I know.
You know?
Well, what about when you lost your dog?
Yes.
And she was in your closet.
Yes.
I was halfway here. I was already putting her on a milk carton. On my way here. And you go, she's in the closet.
Well, the side gate was open. We couldn't find her anywhere. We're yelling her name. Nowhere. I was running down the street, bawling my eyes out. I knew she was gone. Yeah. The fact that we all walked into the walk-in closet.
That's the best.
Morgan went in there
and she
to
still never moved.
Get his flashlight and stuff to go, and by his feet, and didn't budge.
I told you what.
But she was hidden.
Her attitude. It was because it was a storm, right?
Yeah.
It was raining or whatever.
I think fireworks were going off.
There's always fireworks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get how. Why? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's a Tuesday afternoon. Or no, it's Wednesday hump day.
Literally.
Firework. Made it halfway through the week. Firework.
They don't even do that at night, like when you can see it.
No.
I'm just curious on what's behind that.
I don't know. That's crazy. Just do it, I guess, for funsies.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. So what do we got? We got playoff games this week.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to get that ring.
We're trying to get that ring, so hopefully next Friday we got the ring.
We'll know, right?
Yeah, we'll know.
Because when
we come back, playoffs will be done.
That's true.
Playoffs will be done.
All this week.
So, I'm either going to cry on the next podcast. It's going to be psychoness.
Well, you guys were psycho at the Princeton. What was the score, Amy?
18-0.
And you guys were walking around like a bunch of psychos. And it was not even a competition at that point.
I know.
Like,
I know. I don't get it. I get myself too worked up. But like I said, we told Allie, we said, you can control your own actions.
That's all you can do.
Your own,
at the end of the day.
You know,
your
own commitment.
Yep.
Everything. And, you know, ring or not, you could walk away and say you played your best. And
you played as hard as you could play.
You did whatever you could.
I agree.
I agree. Maybe if they win, we can get them on here.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
We'll fit them all.
Fit them all. Could you imagine? Fit them all.
That'd be pretty cool. They deserve a ring.
Yeah, I know.
When's the last time softball's got a ring?
It was like 2016 or something like that.
So 9 years ago. It's time. What about the boys? Have they gotten one?
I don't know. They haven't gotten it since they've been in school.
Oh, really?
No.
They deserve it, too.
They deserve it, too, yeah. I know. That's what I said. I said, I think it's time. And what's funny is I started to think, I'm like, dude, I coached them.
Right.
In, farm league.
Well, that made me laugh seeing the one of Allie and Brody in the Wildcat.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Gosh. I forget. He was a little stud back then, too.
I know, dude.
He has always been so athletic. It's crazy.
I remember.
Same thing with David with the basketball.
Dude, that was crazy.
Because I think I was in high school, right?
Yep. He was out there balling during halftime.
Yeah, and
we were like,
how?
Because we knew they were going to do good things, dude.
Yeah.
It was funny. I remember in Farm League, the stupid put your hand in the middle. Good game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They would fight who goes on top.
Who goes on top.
I mean, it was the whole time. For 5 minutes,
I remember.
Everybody's going like this. And one time I'm like, okay, Morgan is on the bottom and I'm on top. And everybody's in between.
And I think a bunch of us were coaching.
Oh, too. Yeah. And there's
oh my gosh. Because it was. It'd be like a fight. We're like, dude, we're done. We want to get out of here.
I want to get home. Oh, my gosh. Thinking kids. I was just thinking that, and I was just like, look at them now. It's so sad.
Know.
They're adults. They are adults.
And now, like, to think they're old enough to start having, like, their own kids. And it's like, that's wild.
I know. Yeah. I thought it was weird, like, when your class started having kids and, getting married. I thought that was weird. But to see maybe Allie's class, that's going to be like...
I know. I'm like, what?
Those are the babies.
They're like in a diaper still.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
The ponytail on top of your head. Gosh.
You're still breastfeeding.
Literally. That's so sad. I can't.
It's weird. I think I teared up at senior night for cheer.
Yes.
Okay. I teared up there, but I didn't tear up during basketball or the softball one, but the baccalaureate.
Dude, why did it get me?
I didn't even bring tissues or anything.
I
was not prepared.
No, I don't even know who the first kid was on there.
No, the first kid started up.
I started bawling.
Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't even know who you are. You didn't even go here. Like, I didn't even know who it was.
Yeah,
and it was just like all I could think was her name coming up there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
because it's not been real.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. It really has. Even her graduation party.
No,
wasn't real. It just felt like it was just a party.
No,
just getting on by. But that
I was like, why?
That was the one.
It was crazy.
That was the one.
I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I like it. And then you see like Maylee's little baby face. Yep. And it makes me so sad. I can't take it.
Mm-mm.
I don't look at them thinking they're like old enough for that.
I know.
And I'm like, I feel like they just start driving.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, whatever.
Dude.
And now they're like old enough to vote and stuff. Get out of here.
Yeah. What? Holy moly.
I can't.
Dude, yeah, she could vote. Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
Not the voter.
Not the voter. Not the registered voter.
Not the registered. She probably needs to register. I don't even know. How do you do that now? Don't they usually send it like with your license and stuff?
Dude, I gotta figure that out. I still gotta
You still have the real ID.
I haven't told her your birthday.
Oh, so they actually have a...
Well, technically I can do it whenever, but my license regular license expires.
And you don't want to do it all.
I don't want to have to do a 2-for-1.
I wouldn't.
I want to do
cost money.
Yeah, so I'm like, I might as well do it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because either way, my license, on my thing is required. You have to go in anyway. I can't do it online.
Oh, really?
That's what it says. It says required to come in. So I don't know if it's.
Oh, so you know what you're going to have to do?
A freaking eye test.
An eye test?
Can't see. Yeah. I can. I have contacts.
It's okay. No, yeah, you're going to have to do that. You probably don't have to do a test. You just have to do an eye test.
Eye test, I think.
Dude, if I had to do a test right now, I'd fail. They'll do a new picture.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Because you probably haven't had a picture since the 16 one, right?
No, I got one when I changed my last name.
Oh, okay.
So 9 years ago.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
But I take a new picture from my Costco card. Why is Costco like TSA?
Do they not let you, see the picture first?
No.
No, it's just
well, back in the day,
it's like a Polaroid picture, just one and done, dude.
I never got it. I mean, they may let you see it now.
Both Costco's do not have that Disneyland thing.
I had it yesterday.
You saw it there?
We went yesterday.
I literally got online and it said they didn't have it.
$4.49.
What? So it's $4.49 a person, 3
days.
Park hopper.
Park hopper, fast pass or lightning pass.
Yeah.
Plus $30 food voucher. That alone.
That's a good deal.
So, that's the way to do it.
What is that for 4 people?
I had it mathed out.
So you don't pay taxes on that.
I had it mathed out.
Right? Because it's a gift cards, you don't pay taxes.
You don't? Oh, I guess not.
Is it considered a gift card or is it considered... It's one thing to think about.
Because if not, that's even more cheaper.
Yeah, it was $4.79?
$4.49. $4.49. Took a picture of it because I was like, I felt like an old lady.
Times that by 4.
I felt like an old lady. So I got the picture of that, and then I had to take a picture of that. And there was like, it was
Okay,
65-cent yesterday
Okay,
day.
Dad.
Because everybody and their grandpa, not even everybody, just the grandpas
were out.
And I'm like, listen, I don't have time. So it was like,
okay.
450 times 3. Remember when we were,
I don't want to talk about it.
1350
for 4 people?
And I think it was, yeah, you save. Yes, I told you it's cheaper to do that, but it's only till like the beginning of August. So
you can only like,
because it's a 70th anniversary. This is only for. It started May into, I don't know exactly the date.
So you have to go before August.
So that's what
I don't even know where there's a time frame to go.
What are you having going?
Well, Allie's leaving for a week.
Well, yeah. I was thinking probably that beginning of August. When do they start school? Or he starts
middle of August, probably. Usually the second week of August. It was like the 9th last time. I swear it keeps creeping up.
Yeah.
I'll have to goggle that.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I mean, Brant's every day he asks, are we going to New Zealand? I'm like, well, not
today. Wait, 13 something for 4 people?
That was times 3.
Oh, it's times 3. Okay. Because Brant needs a one, huh? That's dumb.
So dumb.
He can't pass as an infant.
I mean, he could. He's little enough. I wonder how they know about like that though, because it's 2 and under.
Well, he would say his age.
I'm 3. Yeah, he would. Not that I would try.
I
would give me anxiety to even try.
I hear people do that though.
I
would have anxiety over it. There's no way.
They put like an 8-year-old in a stroller and put a blanket over it.
No,
put her in there. I'm like, what?
I could throw Allie in a stroller. I'll get one of those double strollers where like Brody's sitting on the back, like what I used to have, or even just the double, and they both are in the stroller. I'm like,
I was thinking about how you do that. What kind of stroller do you get? A double stroller. Because that was cool because she could sit on the back, but Brant would never sit on the back.
But they can't lay down. Like if they need a rest, you almost need a double jogging stroller.
Double. That's a big boy.
It is.
Did you have one of those at one time?
I took it to Disneyland.
Did you?
The tire popped. Remember, and it sounded like a gunshot.
Like every day.
Yeah, it sounded like a gunshot.
Is that the same time when
Jeff and Alicia
they were there too?
Because their tire popped too. I think we had the same kind of stroller.
Yes. That's crazy.
Yep.
Good times.
I know. Good times. Is it hot there during August though?
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
Cause we went in September and we were on fire one time.
It's gonna be.
I just want to go in like fall time.
I mean, we can. It's just not that deal.
No, not the smoking. Well, the 70th anniversary. It's all year.
That's what I would think. I think they must be like low on like numbers.
Probably because it's so dang expensive in there.
That's what's going on. So they're like, let's throw out this little special deal and get some people to come.
They have some kind of deal with Costco over it. Well, something to think about.
Just something. Put a pin in it. Put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it.
Put in the.
Maybe the kids want to go bad, so.
I don't know. We're like, we have to take Brant.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is I wanted to take him before him going by himself before if he does get a sibling or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Not the sibling.
Not the sibling.
Okay, so we got playoffs. The next week is graduation, so.
Ship that cap stuff yet?
It comes Thursday. Because that was
should have figured it out.
Had to come out. It had to come Thursday.
Figure it out.
Oh, figure something out. Figure something out.
Always do. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Wrapped it up.
We'll wrap this one up today.
And we'll let you know if we get that ring.
We're ready. Good juju, because it's time. At least we don't have to travel far.
Well, the thing is we've been so close. That's what's hard. So it's time. They deserve it.
I feel like right now, like I'm a little superstitious. Like I've been wearing my Allie shirt.
Very superstitious. Riding on the wall.
No, I have.
But yeah.
So I feel like I gotta wear my Ally
Today's
shirt.
an Ally shirt.
Yeah.
I feel it. I see it.
I feel like I have to wear it every day now. So.
Well, Brant freaks out if I don't have it.
Are you serious?
Like I'll have
when
like
he's wearing
his
it and you're not.
Biggs Wolverine one.
Oh, like hit. Oh yeah,
and he'll be like, "Where's my Ally shirt? I have to wear my Ally shirt." I'm like,
I love him.
I'm like, well, we weren't gonna wear it today, but I guess we're gonna wear it today.
Today's the Ally shirt day. So yeah, so
we'll see you next Friday with the news.
With the news,
She might be crying, but
it might be a tough one to get through. We may have to cancel it, but I'm just joking. We wouldn't cancel it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. Another week.
Another week on the pod.
Another week on the pod.
And we'll see you next Friday.
Yep. Have a good week. See ya.